Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how you can make an Among Us character with this. So you see how this is all black, and when you have so you can make it really shiny with this one. Here, I'll show you. So if you go here, you turn it to this, you can do it like this, see? You see how shiny that is? And you click this button right here to redo. So then you want to go right here, and this one is just not that shiny like the other one, but it does get shiny here the more you draw with it. So today I'm going to draw with this one, but if you want to make it a little bit bigger, you can, so you can see how bigger it gets. Okay, let's get started. So obviously we're going to start off with some pink. Then you can use your finger or your Apple Pencil to do it. You use the finger, it looks bigger, but if you use your Apple Pencil, it looks really small. So today I'm going to use my finger, but just going to shorten this a little bit. There we go, that's better. So, but I am going to use my Apple Pencil, so yeah. If it doesn't look perfect, that's not a problem. You can always redo it, but if it's not looking perfect like how you want it, like if it looks this, it still works. Any drawing works if you just put your mind to it. But for me, I like to work a way how I would like to work. So you would need an open area right here. And if it's not perfect, no problem. So I'm going to make another layer, and then I'm going to add the Among Us character. And you can always just erase it, and it never goes wrong, because if you erase it, that's fine. It's not a big deal. You can always just retry. And making the oval shape is a little bit difficult, but you can do it if you work. So I'm going to show you now how you can make this. So yeah, you can obviously do that if you want to. And also, important thing is you have to make the backpack thingy. You have to make the little jet. And if you don't make it, then you don't have one. And it's important to make one. And you can add special effects to it if you want. You can make, like if you want, you could add like some more shine to it if you want to do that. You could go here. You could click on this to make it more nice. Or if you want to add a little bit more shine to it, you can click on this one and just start shining it up. But it won't be as shiny as this. So, and if you don't want it that shiny, there's a way that you don't want it shiny. So if you don't want it so shiny, you can. It doesn't work when it's like this. But if you work, so if you don't want it that shiny, you can do this, and you can lower it, and then you can add, and then you can start adding some, and then what you can do is you can make it look so pretty. So if you don't, so then you could just trace the one you made and go ahead and start with a new one. You can do this, and if it doesn't look perfect, that's fine. It doesn't need to look beautiful. All we need to know is it looks perfect and it looks really good. It doesn't have to look perfect. It doesn't have to look beautiful. All it can do, you can add special decorations. If you want to add a cute little buddy with your Among Us character or a crown, or this, you can add some accessories to your drawing to make it more, and you don't have to name you don't have to name it. But if you want to name it, that's fine with me. You can name it or you can't name it if you don't want to. If you don't know how to spell any names, then just write your name for it. Then if you can't write a different name, just write your name. Or if you don't want to write your name, you can just sign it. And even if your drawing doesn't look perfect, it still will look good even if it doesn't look perfect. So you can just add your name, and also you could also even give them. You could also if you want to give them hands, that's fine. You don't have to. If you want to give them ears, that's perfect. But make it however you want to make this. And if you don't want to look black, you can just do this. You could just color it in with this. Do you see how pretty that looks? You can color it in however you want, or you can add special. You can make your thing look like this, or you can make it look more like this with this and this and this. And if you don't like those, you can always just get rid of it and redo it. This is how you could always do it if you want to. But I will let you make that decision. So if you want to make it how you want to make it, that's fine. Make it however you would like to make it. But you could use the shadings to make it look more pyramid, to make it look more good, like really pretty. You could add special effects to it, make it look more good, add more special effects. Or if you don't want to, you can always just redo it. So you can have it however you want to. You don't have to make it perfect. It doesn't have to look perfect. But if you want to, you can make it however you want to make it. It doesn't have to look perfect. It doesn't have to look good. It doesn't have to look beautiful. It doesn't need to look like anything all the other ways. It just needs to look however you want to make it. It doesn't have to look beautiful. I'm saying this again. It doesn't have to look beautiful. It doesn't have to look pretty. All it does have to look like is however you want to make this. However you want to make it is fine. It's not a big deal. If you ruin it, you can always just erase it. If you make a tiny mistake, you can erase it. You can always make another layer if you want to. So you could make it look more pyramid. But just do it however you want to make it. Or you can just not add another layer and leave it how this. Or if you don't want it to look like that, you can just erase it and go back to your original drawing. And if you don't want it to have a name, that's fine. It doesn't need a name. It doesn't need to look perfect. It just needs to look however you want to make it look. So, I hope you guys use this. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. I hope you guys enjoyed this introduction about how you can make an Among Us character glow. I hope you enjoy it. Like and subscribe and hit the bell button if you want to see more of my videos. Bye guys!